top, Poppy screaming, it's on its way. Can't wait for the next nigga from my hood to say, look out world, I'm on my way.
I listen to the beat and the rhyme is raw.
So I asked that question, and almost everybody says, I heard about Johnny Cupcakes from a friend, or my girlfriend, you know, hates you guys, but I love your t-shirts. You tricked her, she was really hungry. She doesn't understand it. So that's something you guys can do when you have an online shop, is to ask a couple questions to your customers. Another example of limited edition, some people don't understand it, especially business school kids. They're like, I don't understand it. If you could make like $1 million off something, why don't you just keep making it, man? Well, this is a little example. I had these superhero figures. They sold out in like 2 days. I could make more of them. I could make a lot more money off of these. But if I did that, then the people who own those are not going to feel special. And the people who are upset because they did not get one of those, they'd be happy, and we don't want that. The reason we don't want that is because a lot of times people like what they can't have, whether it's a product, a relationship. It's weird, but it happens. You get all happy, roller coaster hill feeling, text messaging each other back and forth. That person finally asks you, you know, what are we? We boyfriend and girlfriend, and then something weird happens to people, and I don't know why it happens. I mean, I think as you grow older, it doesn't happen anymore, but people like what they can't have. And by doing that with your products, next time I come out with something that's limited edition, which is just about everything I release, people are going to be like, you know what, I'm going to buy that right now. I'm not going to wait a month. I'm not going to wait till I, you know, pay my phone bill. I'm going to get this right now because I know the feeling of seeing something that I really want and then my size being sold out or the shirt being sold out. So that's something that also happens when you create an exclusive limited edition product. Oh, and by the way, if some of you guys get tired, there's some like Indian style seating up here. We could probably fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably fit 9 people. Just saying, get some exercise if you want to stay back there. Any takers? We got all right, we got 2. Come on down. Oh, guys, we got, like I said, only 7, 8. All right, 1 sec. So that's another part of my reasoning. I use this example, which a lot of business students see, and they're like, okay, I sort of understand it. So moving forward, weird face I always make, don't know why. Oh, I forgot to mention, you know how I hid the vanilla scented car fresheners in my shop? It smells like frosting. I even convinced some of my friends that I mixed real frosting with the white paint. I even convinced a couple of them to lick part of one car. If I could go back in time, or when I open my next store, which I don't know when that'll be, and if I do open another store, it will probably be in London, I will put Orajel in that area. Again, more things. Like I said, it was important to build an experience. I could have saved a ton of money by going to IKEA and just buying cheap displays, which is what almost every store does. But that was never my main concern with starting a brand. I always wanted to have fun. I always wanted to do something that was different. When you guys start a business, the first thing you want to ask yourself is, you know, why are people going to appreciate my business? What is my business going to offer or going to do that's different from other people? Whether it's a t-shirt line, a restaurant, a hair salon, a photography business. There's got to be something that you guys do that's different. You need to have reasons for people to want to do business with you. You know, people can start businesses. It's not often that they all succeed. And like I said earlier, failing isn't a bad thing. You learn hands-on. But ask yourself those questions. Well, what is my business how is it gonna be different? Why are people gonna appreciate it? What can I do to make it different? There's a bum out, so Just some stuff that comes along with running a business. If starting a business was easy, everybody would be doing it, and it would make it less special. So that there are going to be difficulties when you start a business, and it's all part of it, and it makes it that much more rewarding when things do work out. So grand opening, looks like a zombie movie. That ghetto beauty supply place that looks like it sells crack cocaine in the back, that is not there anymore. It's a nice handbag store, just so you know. I'm talking about location, and I'm next to this like drug warehouse. No, it's not there anymore. Across the street we have G-Star, Paul Frank, Marc Jacobs, Urban Outfitters is down the street, a bunch of that stuff. So it's a great spot. Grand opening, the line wrapped around the building. And it looks like a big line, but those are like 3 or 4 lines in one. No one's even in a single file line. At one point, the line wrapped all the way around the building where the end of the line was meeting the beginning of the line, and people were trying to figure out what the heck to do. So we had to unravel the line and give out numbers to everybody. So people started sitting on residential property, sitting on people's steps, lawns. In my shop and having my releases or my grand openings at like 3 p.m. in the middle of the day or in the early evening, it allows room for error. If something doesn't get shipped in time, if the cash register doesn't work, if somebody's showing up late, you need to take all these things into consideration. It's very important. Another cool factor that I didn't realize when I was doing this, but Saturday is a busy shopping day. And if I'm not opening until 3 p.m., all these people are hanging out until then, and every single person that's driving or walking by on a busy weekend notices this line of people, and they're like, what's going on? What's Johnny Cupcake? And they don't even know your business. They might go just for the free Red Bull. I'm sure you guys have gone to events just because they've got like, I don't know, happy hour or some free thing going on. We like free stuff, I guess. So that's something you can do. Doesn't hurt to ask. We'll have a DJ come, mix things up a little bit. No pun intended.